Recently, I was watching a series on Netflix about the Roman Empire and the history of the Roman Empire. And one of the seasons had to do with Julius Caesar. And as probably many of you know, one of the major points of Julius Caesar's life, also one of the great moments in the history of Rome, if not Western civilization, is when Julius Caesar, after capturing Gaul, was returning to Rome. And he made the decision as he was leaving Gaul to cross the Rubicon, which is a small river in northern Italy, meaning that he had crossed the Rubicon from Gaul into Rome. And taking an army across the Rubicon meant that he was coming in to take over power in Rome. So it was a big dramatic moment in his life and also the life of Rome and all through that. Welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia, and all those joining us on various social medias. I'm reminded of the story of Julius Caesar and how it relates to the 9th chapter of Luke. In the 51st verse, it talks about that Jesus, during his ministry and sending out the disciples and all that he was doing, that he literally says he set his face towards Jerusalem, because he realized that his appointed time had come. This is a very dramatic time in Jesus' ministry. It's a pivotal moment in the Gospel of Luke. It's the turning point of his ministry in the Gospel of Luke, because Jesus turned to Jerusalem because he knew that it was God's plan, that the time has come for him to go to Jerusalem and to carry out the crucifixion and leading to the resurrection. Very pivotal moment. It's a turning point in Jesus' life. It's a very deliberate admission, the fulfillment of the prophecies of the Old Testament, and the themes of Luke writes about the spiritual and physical journeys that Jesus takes and challenges disciples to take. Jesus calls us to make journeys. Right now we are celebrating the season of Eastertide in the Episcopal Church, and we have celebrated last Sunday the joy in the celebration of Easter and Jesus rising from the dead and bringing us new life. But we also know that Easter is not an end. Easter is just the beginning of a new life, that Jesus calls us during Easter for ourselves to go on a journey, a spiritual journey, if not a physical journey, but a spiritual journey towards new life. So just as Caesar crossed the Rubicon to make that life, and Jesus set his face towards Jerusalem, let's this Eastertide season set our face towards God's calling for us. And for that we'll say, thanks be to God.